All right. I am a little early today. I'm about 3 minutes early. Today's stream should be a little bit more stable as opposed to yesterday's terrible stream, right? And yeah, we're gonna be sculpting Hibino Kafka from the anime Kaiju No.8. So yesterday we tried working on this character, but then because of the terrible internet, I had to cancel yesterday's stream, and yeah, I had to stop the sculpt halfway, cancel the stream, and yeah, that's why we're gonna work on this today. This was supposed to be yesterday's sculpt, and if anyone is wondering what is up with the Red Feathers project, what happened? Did you stop working on it? No, I'm just taking a little break from it. Well, not off stream, taking a break from showing it on stream because I feel that it got pretty repetitive. Hey AJ, welcome to the stream. It got a little too repetitive and I wanted to give you guys a little break from it. Yo, TD, headed TDH. I'll call you TDH if that's okay. TD, how about that? But yeah, but tomorrow we should be working on more of the Red Feather stuff. So if that is what you've been looking forward to, tune in tomorrow. We'll be working on more of the Red Feather stuff, and we might still be texture painting. That is the thing. It's a little unfortunate how slow I am in regards to the texture painting, but mostly it's because I've been trying to figure out a workflow. That's cool. Yeah. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We did this yesterday. We did not. I mean, we did. You're right, but we couldn't finish it because the internet was so ass that I couldn't finish it. I had to cancel the stream. So, if you guys want to, be up to date with things like that, be sure to join the Discord, because if you're part of the Discord, you could see that I tried going live 3 times. I thought third time was the charm, but turns out it was not. So yeah, I ended up having to cancel the stream, and we are basically doing what we were supposed to do yesterday. If anyone is confused. No wonder, hello. How's it going today? It's going good. How about you? So yeah, so far it seems like it's okay. I don't hear any complaining in regards to the internet speed, so that's a very good sign. Doing good as well. Oh hell yeah. Let's go. So yeah, I've decided not to stream on Kick for the time being until my internet is completely stable. Hydrate, yeah. Welcome back, Mecca. Hey Code, welcome to the stream. Bro, why did you change the profile? You like the old one? Well, because I wanted to. I don't really have another reason besides I just felt like changing it. Okay, so let's carve in the eye sockets, and then I want to create space for the nose and the mouth. So I'm carving in the zygomatic bone, this flat little area. Furry lesson you got for us today? Oh my god. You're back with your furry shit. Damn it. Tomorrow you will finally start your 30-day rush in Blender. Oh yeah. Yo Van, I hope the stream goes better today. I hope so too. But so far so good, it seems. I don't want to jinx it, but so far so good. Back again to spread your furry propaganda. It's not gonna work this time. You got some believers the previous successful stream, but not today. Nice try. So yeah, this is Hibino Kafka, the main character from the show, the anime Kaiju No.8. Ah, yo, Fracteller, Nokia and Knockers, what's up, what's up? Oh, like Rushzilla? I'm assuming it's something in regards to like what is it, how many days? 30 days challenge, something like that. But yeah, all I can say is, you know, if you run into any hurdles... Hey, thanks for ending racism. If you've come through with any hurdles, just don't feel discouraged, right? It's very... You know, the thing about the 30-day stuff is that you are bound to run into hurdles, and the tendency, you know, the itch to just take a step back and quit, right? It's gonna be there. But you know, even if you do quit, you shouldn't feel too discouraged. It's part of the process. Just know that you may run into some hurdles, and just know that it's okay. Curious about the furry lesson today? Oh god, here we go. Here we fucking go. Not the furry shit. Why? Your name Jeff. Alright, and then let's see. Yeah, this is still pretty ass. Let me just build things up gradually. I'm using a lot of the grab brush and additive brushes. Like, I'm still more used to the draw brush than the clay strips brush, sadly. I do want to get in the habit of using the clay strips, but it's a little tough. There we go, I just used it. The people are indeed asking? No. Okay, so you didn't enjoy Kaiju No.8. Oh no. Well, that's fine. Fair enough. To each their own, right? But I genuinely enjoyed it a lot. When did you give it a shot? Was it recent? But I really liked it. Okay. Let me readjust some of the back stuff here. Then I do want to readjust his ears and his mouth. It's gotta protrude out a little more, and maybe I could bring this back a little bit more as well. The zygomatic bone. And like I said yesterday, I was going to give him his signature forced smile, right? The smile that he puts on to ensure that, you know, people don't feel panicked during a high-stakes situation, right? But the thing is, I've already done a similar expression with the previous sculpt on Captain Hoshina, also from Kaiju 8. So I had to pick a slightly different expression. Pretty much the one from the thumbnail of The thumbnail on Netflix. I'm not sure if it's the thumbnail for every single platform, but yeah, it is the thumbnail for Netflix. The reason why they talk about furries, because the animals, I guess so. They just wanna spread it to all of us. They want us to be a part of it. They wanna share the love. Still waiting for the toot. The most basic, generic, same old story with no twist or turn. You were disappointed because you came back to watching anime after a long time. I see. I see. Okay, you prefer complex storytelling. I personally am a huge fan of the more laxed stuff, so I can see why we have very different opinions on Kaiju 8. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm a big fan of like the not so serious stuff. Okay, let me just work on the traps a little. Alright. And this kind of has to connect to the collarbone. There we go. Okay, I could probably bring this down a little bit more. You tried lighting a candle earlier for a cozy working atmosphere, but couldn't find your lighter, so you used your electric stove instead. Oh hell yeah, the fire did not light, but your whole apartment smells like... What is that emote? It smells like smoke now? Oh no. Okay, please. Please be careful. Sounds a little dangerous. In short, you hated it for you because it was the worst anime of this year by far. I see. I see. Even worse than One Punch Man, you feel? Alright. And then I'm gonna zoom out and start readjusting things. Things are starting to come together, but we have a lot more to work on. The funniest thing just happened today. Your mom lost her phone and she can't find it. Ask her to call it. I didn't watch One Punch Man, the latest series? Okay. So you're basing this off of what you have seen so far. Nothing worse than the disappointment that has become of One Punch Man in your opinion? Oh my gosh. Right. It's, you know, honestly, when I first saw One Punch Man Season 3, like the first episode, I was like, oh, okay, the art style, I kind of dig it, right? And then all of the still frames started appearing. I was waiting for something grandeur to happen, but to no avail. We were just left with a bunch of slights, unfortunately. Okay, now let me just do that. Okay. Pretty much, yeah. One Punch Man Season 3 is genuinely criminal, right? It's kind of crazy how the such an amazing IP has gone downhill. What a waste. What a waste of an amazing IP. Should have handed it off to someone who are more willing to put in the effort. You just skipped the season 3? Me? Of One Punch Man? No, I've seen all seasons. Blue Lock? Oh, I have not seen Blue Lock. By the way, guys, I've just started my Hero Academia journey. No spoilers, but yeah, I'm taking my time with this one. But yeah, so far so good. So far so good. But I must say that the pacing, the editing style of the anime from the older times is actually quite different from the way it is now, and that makes sense, right? I'm pretty sure last time it was more catered to TV, and now it's, you know, now that we have social media, now that we watch our shows on our computers or our phones, there's not as much recaps. Like quite a big portion, quite a big amount of the episode is a lot of the recap stuff. And I'm only in season 1 or 2, can't exactly recall, but yeah. Yo, Peak, hello. Fun fact: One Punch Man season 3 was AI generated. Is that a fact, or are you just saying shit? Is that true? Because that would be pretty disappointing. But you're frustrated with that the anime version of Kaiju didn't explore much at all. Like, it didn't explore the topics at all, and there were major loopholes and season 2 was worse because it had no engagement. The pacing at the beginning of My Hero is interesting, but in that final third of season 2, it gets pretty good. Okay, I'm looking forward to that. Pretty hype. You love bad animes like shit Anwar Cast, like Ghost Stories English dub is one of these animes you really enjoyed. You will take bad anime, but will not take a boring one. Okay, I see. Yeah, you're allowed to like what you like. That's completely fine. Fair enough. For me, I just genuinely enjoyed Kaiju 8. It was it's a very feel-good anime. And I like that. Hey section, hello. The summer Hikaru died was really good. I see. I wonder what happens. I wonder if Hikaru dies. Bro looked cool as a kaiju. You love the blue energy, right? Yeah. As much as I like furries, what? What now? What? You're a furry. Okay. Let me just get this a little bit more right, and I'm gonna have to readjust the transition. This little transition point of man, I'm forgetting all my terms, huh? This nose bridge. You love the characters and the story, but the execution wasn't it? As a comic fan, you cried a little. Ah, I see. You're talking about like the execution of the action, the look of the characters. Like what about it specifically that that turns you off about the anime of Kaiju 8? It seems like you're fine with the manga of it, and I did see that the main character looks a little different. Does that bother you as well? Okay, by the way, for this character, I'm not going to be using tiny eye. I'm going to try sculpting the eye within the mesh itself. And this may completely backfire, but it is kind of like a challenge that I want to set for myself. I want to see if I'm able to do it this way, right? It's probably going to look very uncanny for a huge chunk of the sculpt until like the very end, just like it always just like how it always happens. If you guys have seen or were there for the Emaru sculpt, you know, like for the first hour or the first 2 hours I was just struggling like crazy. It was hell. And then somehow towards the end we ended up with something that is fairly decent. It wasn't like great, but it wasn't terrible. It works better as a manga? Okay, I see. And it has to be insanely good then. Did I watch Space King? I have not. Hey Maestro, by the way. Jarvis, clip that and put it out of context. Stop. Nope, Jarvis, cancel. Cancel last mic. Okay. Space King did Girls Derby. Derby? Girls Derby? What is that? Is that like your way of saying they butchered the female characters? I'm nocturnal? Noctural? Oh my god. What a missed opportunity. Sounds like a good name for a lo-fi channel. They are not canon. They're not canon? Did Girls Derby? I'm sorry, I don't understand. Who are not canon? Give me a bit more context. What is Girls Derby? The studio had no clue what they were cooking, and it's a fact because the manga just ended in 2025, so that means the team had no time at all. Like it's rushed, really. Damn, okay. So I must have missed out on a lot then. But for what it's worth, like as someone who went in completely blind, I thought that they did a good job, but you know, maybe for the manga readers, you guys would feel differently. Maybe they are missing out a lot that I'm just unaware of, right? Okay, yeah, I keep doing the neck a little too short. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna smooth that out. Or maybe I'm doing the traps a little too high. It's one of those. But either way, I'm just gonna pull this down a little bit. Let's see. Okay, something like that. Okay, that's good enough. And I'll just reposition some things. Now his torso is looking a little too tiny. Did you guys hear that the studio that animated Evangelion dissolved 3 days ago? Oh no. Oh no. Dissolve? What do you mean dissolve? Like, I hope nothing, I hope it wasn't any scary, tragic accident. And I just hope you meant like they just went bust. Nothing crazy happened, right? Right? And by the way, I haven't seen that anime as well. Although I've heard of it multiple times. And I've heard many different pronunciations. Evangelion. What's the other one? No, I'm not even gonna try. Yo, Marshall, connecting back to normal? We'll see. I hope so. I hope so. It's supposedly fixed, but let me know how it goes. If it's still laggy, then I have one more thing I gotta try out. But yeah, let me know how today's stream goes, guys. Let me know if it's how the experience was when it ends. Then I'll fix accordingly. So right now I'm not streaming on Kick to save a bit of the bandwidth. And another thing I could try is to not stream, to just turn off the dual stream on YouTube, because right now they have they recently pushed out this new feature of basically dual streaming on both vertical and horizontal. But the problem with this rollout is that it auto crops your horizontal stream instead of taking it from like an independent canvas. So the people watching the vertical streams will not have a good viewing experience. A good viewing experience for sure. No lag here? Oh hell yeah. It's what? It's not an anime. Space King is a YouTube animated original series by Flash Kids. I see. Oh, okay. Cool. Oh, they filed for bankruptcy? Okay, and got into debt and experienced bad mismanagement. Oh my god. That sucks. That really sucks. Yeah, I heard that a lot of the manga or anime artists in Japan go through quite a fair amount of mistreatment. I didn't read into it, but that's what I've heard, and that really sucks. Is it like a thing? Is it a thing in Japan to mistreat the artists? Like, what the hell is going on? Honestly, the latency is not even that bad. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, great. It is set to... Oh my god, I'm pressing my keyboard. Let me just shift it a little. I turned on... I'm pretty sure I have the settings set to low latency. Obviously, I didn't set it to ultra low latency because I don't think I have that kind of internet speed as of today. The creators of Space King do admire their fan base, especially the art. Admire their fan base. Hydrate? Okay. I will hydrate. Thanks. The series is funded by the members and subscription of the channel, and it's a comedy series by Adult Animation. Wait, that sounds familiar. Creators should not be taken serious because this animation might have some risky ideas. I see. Why does that sound familiar? Adult Animation. And the name that they use, it doesn't bode me well that it rings a bell. The echoed burp, it caught you so off guard. Welcome to the stream. This is how we roll things here. The series is... Wait, I've read that? I bet no one in this live knows Sonic Sway. Yeah. Not me for sure. Not me. I have no idea. So yeah, let me just move things around. Yeah, this looks silly right now, but trust the vision, guys. I think. So let me just flatten this area out. Okay. There we go. Okay, and then we're gonna do this. I think. It's gonna look a little wonky for now, but it should be a good enough start. That looks terrible, but I'm hoping that as we go, it'll look less and less terrible. Okay, great. Now let me just do one of these. Let me just up the resolution real quick. But actually, before I do that, let me just fix the ears. Holy shit. Search it up, you won't regret it. I'll search it up later. They have somewhat of a huge fan base. They worked with Meat Canyon. I see, okay. I see. Now that kind of gives me an idea of what they do. So do they share similar animation style? Like, are they as grotesque? Are they as gross? Almost a Gorilla's character again, right? You know of the Sway? Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. No idea. No idea. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly tweak the ears, and then we're gonna have to increase the resolution because it's getting a little hard to sculpt. There we go. Just without the fur. Oh, Black Myth Wukong. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. They animated many videos for Meat Canyon on the style is very similar, but they have their own pizzazz. Ah, okay. I see. Okay, then I definitely have to check them out. I will. But yeah, Meat Canyon is really, I really admire what they do. I really do. And they recently released a horror film It's like a hybrid of IRL and animation, and it was fucking sick. Meat Canyon is really talented. Okay, now let me sharpen this up. There we go. You guys see the vision? You guys are you guys starting to see it or not yet? Regardless, we'll get there. I have a good feeling about this. The vision is visioning? Hell yeah. Flash gets. Okay, let me just put that on the side. Space King. Oh my god, the thumbnails are insane. Okay. Alright. I will be watching some of those later. For sure. Okay. How do you define the nose from this front view of the reference? How do I define the nose? So here, let me just pull up my reference board. So this is what I'm looking at on the top, right? And these references are from, like I've mentioned before, Mrs. Capsule. She does 3D anime sculptures really, really well, and you can see the way she goes about handling noses. And you can see that, you know, with this, I have a huge appreciation for anime because they're able to capture forms so well with so little. So you can kind of see the nostrils here and the size of the shadow, right? So it implies that, you know, it's right about there, just an estimate. And I'm kind of looking at how she went about noses as well. So kind of trying to find a blend between those two. And for the profile, I just got a picture of the profile. It's pretty much it. He got an ad at the worst time? Oh my god. Are you back, MK Progress? Does she speak Spanish? Who speaks Spanish? Mrs. Capsule? You do have more references? Makes sense? Oh yeah, I do. You should check out Taro Animation. You'll get better at 3D anime sculpting. Okay, let me just put that on the side. Taro Animation. Okay, I'll just put that on the side. Okay. You don't want to be rude at all, but this style is not the authentic style of Kafka, Hibino Kafka. Look at the comic style, just a suggestion there. Oh yeah, no, that's what I was saying earlier. I was wondering, what about the anime that you didn't like? And one of the things that I mentioned was that the MC, the main character, I mean Hibino, he looks different, right? And I was wondering if that bothers you. And I am aware of the differences. So maybe I could do another stream for the manga version. But that is if people want to see it though. I'd be totally down to do another one. Okay, before I go into the details, let me just zoom out real quick and fix some of these proportions, because this is not looking the way I want it to at the moment. So let me just lower that down, widen that out. And yeah, let me just move things around real quick. Let me do that. And even Captain Hoshina looks a little bit more like Bruce Lee in the manga than the anime one does. So yeah, I could imagine that those avid readers of the manga, I could imagine that they wouldn't be too happy with some of the design updates. It's kind of like League players with the arcane redesigns, right? Noki style. From Spain, I see. Love this description that came up with for his personality. Has like a flimsy tank. Interesting. Hibino Kafka. Okay. I think. Wait, before I up the resolution, let me just zoom out real quick and fix some of these proportions. Okay. Let me just push that out a little bit more. I think I want to emphasize on the supraorbitals. Kind of want to bring that out a little bit more. And then the brow ridge. Something like that. And then I'll add some of that fat pad right there. Okay, we don't have enough resolution to separate this little space right there. So let me just stop working on that. And then I think, okay, yeah, I see another problem. There we go. The lacrimal caruncle was a little too close to one another, so I'm gonna bring them slightly apart. And that should be okay. That should be okay. Let me just work on the nose a little, then I'll catch up with your messages. Sorry about that. So yeah, the thing about the anime forms is that they have to be so subtle. And Mrs. Capsule does them really, really well. Okay, I think that's looking slightly better, though I think that little dip right there is a little much. Okay, let me see. You're really excited to see is my take on his hair? Oh, that would be interesting. I have no idea how I'm gonna approach that as well, though I do have a vague idea. Hate Maze and Hate Monger are your favorite characters. Also, that nose is pointy. It is very pointy, huh? Glass Cannon? What is that? Whoever named the face anatomy must have been tripping. You're telling me you have a bone part called glabella? What is a glabella? I forgot which part is that. Oh, I don't even know if I've even came across that. Maybe I have, but my brain is just not recalling it. But glabella sounds very jelly-like. Ruby is back at it again. Hey, yes, indeed. I tried going live yesterday, but I tried going live 3 times yesterday, but my internet was like, nah, you're not going live today. So I had to cancel yesterday's stream. But yes, we're back. At least in the comics, it was really bad at everything. Like during the Kaiju phase, it was not glorified, but he struggled with that changed a lot, and he had a difficult time adjusting to his body. Ah, okay. Right, that part is probably left out quite a bit, because he adapted pretty easily. Kind of symbolic of what a human go through trying to fit in, trying to survive, and the anime lost this plot. Ah, okay. I see. Right, okay, I can see why the manga readers would not be the most pleased with their interpretation. Okay. Now let me just move things around. I want this... You know what, let me just do one of these. There we go. And then we could probably flatten that out. Okay, the shadows of this matte cap is a little much. Okay. Oh, the area between our eyebrows, this portion is called the glabella. Ah. Sculpt taught you that? I see. Have you ever shared a list of other 3D artists I admire, reference often? Ooh, I used to do that in the older streams. But as of late, you know, the thing is like who I refer to, they change constantly, but I guess I could quickly do a few of the artists that I've whose names I remember, because a lot of the art that I referred to are from artists whose names I sadly don't remember. Alright, so I do observe a lot of the sculpting process of let me see. So Sculpt's Speed Char, in the past when she used to go live, Red Lord, and a few streamers whose names I just don't recall, and some of the artists on YouTube whose names again I don't recall, and some artists on ArtStation. Let me just pull up my my library real quick. Likes. There you go. No boobs, right? Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, here are some of the art that I liked. This one right here. That one's really good. This one's really, really good. This one's amazing. This... Oh, this is so good. Oh, this is amazing. Okay. Yeah, look at that. This. Okay. Now look at this. Look at those forms. Holy shit. Ah. I rigged you. Why don't you just make the Kaiju version of him maybe first? Maybe it will be easier. I don't know. But yeah, some of these art. Yeah, Johannes, Boyvin. A lot of these artists, their names I sadly don't have it in, like, I don't have it burned in my brain. Marcos Rowan, because a lot of these art pieces that I constantly refer back to are like this one offers. Does that make sense? It's like I like this one particular art piece that they did, and I constantly refer to them time and time again. Like, look at these forms. It's crazy, right? So yeah, the few names that I mentioned earlier, and a lot of the artworks of artists on the internet. Okay. Oops. Let me just pause. There we go. Okay. Damn, well, glad to see you grinding again. Thanks, Ruby. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Oh, Marshall with the 20 stream streak. So sorry for missing it, but thank you. You're gonna fail because you didn't help me. In manga, it's much more emotion-driven and slower. The manga moves slower, and every word is so beautifully articulated, and every word has some beautiful poetic meaning behind it. I see. Okay, so it went from that to something more feel-good. I can see why manga readers would be disappointed. But again, I genuinely enjoyed the anime. Okay. Man, now things are starting to look a little off. So let me just fix that, okay? Okay, there we go. I think we could move that to the side a little. Yeah, that's a little much. Okay, 1 second. Let me just make him look a little less whatever this is. A little less weird. Okay. Alright, let me just up the resolution. Call this hide. And then I'm gonna up the resolution to kind of carve in a little bit more details. So that way I have a bit more room to mess around with things. There we go. I could push this in. Right, then this little transition, this little, whatever this part of the mouth is, man, I'm forgetting a lot of my terms. I just know where things go, but sadly a lot of the terms, I'm in a dire need of a revision. Speech power used to be amazing until recently when you started using AI all the time. The educational aspect disappeared. Ah, I see. Interesting. You still watch his older videos, separate the work from its creator? I see. Ah, okay. You can't fathom how much time they took. What is the context? What is the context behind that? You can draw these? Yeah. Thank you, yeah, of course. You're extremely sorry. You thought I was making the Hibino Kafka from the anime. You didn't realize that you were converting that portrait in your art style. You're good. Don't worry about it. You're joking, you have a portfolio, so you'll work on it then, and your 2 weeks Christmas break, you were, I see. Good on you. Good on you. As a Japanese yourself, you don't really watch anime and much interested in other art made by other cultures. Oh, really? What are some of the other stuff that you enjoy? Okay. Alright guys, let me just fix some of these weird forms, alright? So let me just clean out some of these areas. I'm using the smooth brush to just flattening out some areas and whatnot. And then, yeah, this little transition point between the NLJ, the nasolabial fold, and the the little thingy here. It's a little finicky. So let's try to get this right. Okay. I'm gonna do one of these. There we go. He's gonna look really old for the time being, but it's really just to lay out all of the forms. And then I'll just smooth it out. There we go. Now before I get too carried away with the details of the face, I feel like I should add the hair so that it'll hopefully help me out with some of the decision making that I make behind his proportions. I feel that once I include maybe his hair, his brows, things will start looking a little... It'll paint a clearer picture for me to then work off of, right? Hey Game Dev Gary, hello, welcome to the stream. It's crazy how One Punch Man was given 6 years of development but was cut short to 6 months of development due to a company wanting to profit off of the hype of the anime. They just don't learn, don't they? And most of the time, it's never the artist's fault. It's never the fault of the artist. Most of the time, it's usually the big boys who has no clue of what goes behind creating an art piece. Like chop chop. All right, I bought the IP. Now you guys have like 6 months to do it. That is crazy. 6 months is ridiculous. Again, I didn't read into it, so I have no idea of how much or how little time they have to work on the anime. But I'll just take your word for it and go with 6 months, because that is ridiculous. Okay. Cheers. Okay, wait, let me read your message again. You meant the super awesome renders, not renders but sculptures. Not the most fluent in 3D terms. Oh, you're good. Okay, I see. You mean like the previous sculpts that I did, or you mean like these sculptures in general? Political cultural war in Japan and China. The art that comes from China is mind-blowing. The country is not great, but the art has no bounds. And in that state of living, they make the best art, movies, animation. We can't label everything that they make propaganda or false media. I see. Okay. Yeah, there's this one anime that they did, Super Cube, which I have yet to watch, but I've seen the fight scenes, and holy shit, I've never seen fight scenes in anime done in that manner before. It's kind of crazy. Have you guys seen Super Cube, or at least have seen the fight scenes? Because it's a whole different level. It's on a whole different level. It's kind of wild. All right. You didn't? Okay. You should check it out. You have to go early today. Might check in later if you're still live. Take care. Bye, Marshall. Thanks for dropping by. See you later if I see you. Alright. Supercube is sick, but not all animation is top tier. In some episodes, they didn't go as hard as some of the other scenes. I see. Yeah, but the ones that they went hard with, holy shit. Alright. It's a little tough capturing this mouth area, I won't lie. So I'm gonna try sculpting some of the actual anatomy in that may help me out with the uncanny look a little. That might what be throwing me off. So let's sculpt that. And that, there we go. Now it still looks weird, but... Okay. Okay, let me fix some of the, Let me fix the ears a little. I have no idea what jump force is. Hey Gorgits, how's your chilling day? It is not too bad. Not too bad. It's funny how an anime about a kid who lost his balls got popular. True. The show is freaky, but damn, the fight scenes are insane. The animation, the impact frames. How's it going, Big No? It is going not too bad. I can't complain. Earlier I had, oh my god, what was it? I think I spent 2 hours talking or chatting with the my internet service provider. Well, to be fair, it's a Sunday night, but yeah, it took 2 hours for the problem to be resolved. So, turns out, I did, in fact, exceeded my my data plan. But the thing is, I'm subscribed to an unlimited plan, right? And it was probably hidden in some sort of like terms of services that there is a cap behind the word unlimited, and I somehow was able to exceed that. Because I've been using I've been using my data a little bit more as of late, because my Wi-Fi has been just terrible as of late. And yeah, I've been using my data to stream. So right now I'm using my mom's data plan to stream, since she has plenty to spare that she will probably never finish spending. So yeah, we should be good for now, and as soon as my plan renews, I'll have to manage. Wi-Fi? Yeah, my Wi-Fi has been ass. Terrible. The opening episode is god tier, and episode 7 is likely the sick fight scene you're talking about, because that was That's what was trending. Yes, exactly that. Episode 7 was the one I was talking about. It was so good. I even had to reference it in one of my YouTube videos when I was talking about impact frames and fight scenes. Your Wi-Fi as you just moved? I see. That sucks. Yeah, slow Wi-Fi. They do be the bane of me. Because a lot of the work that I do, they require the internet. That happened to you once? The fuck do I mean? Wait, the fuck do you mean I ran out, right? I know. So what do you mean I ran out? Didn't I subscribe to a plan called the Unlimited Plan? So I asked them, like, doesn't unlimited mean that there isn't a cap? And then they told me that actually there is a cap of 1,024 gigs. So basically 1 terabyte. I'm like, oh, okay, so it's not unlimited. It's just unlimited because you guys think that no one would be able to hit the cap, right? I mean, that's not what I said. I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then they offered me 20 gigs of free data. I'm like, oh, I'll take it. Thank you. So yeah, 2 hours. Specifically a little bit more than that. I think specifically 2.5 hours. Not the most fun, but hey, we got that 20 gig. So you know what? We got something out of it. Ah, this looks so funny. Oh! Yo, Nushiaki. Oh my god, I'm butchering your name again. You told me how to pronounce it the other time. Nuchia, right? I hope I got it right. Nuki Raid, hello. Hello. Hi, Ferret. Nuki Raid. How was the stream? You were streaming League of Legends. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. I hope you had a great stream. And hi, Raiders, by the way. Oh, ad start for you. Oh no. 1 second. Thank you for the raid. Let's see. Why not Ethernet? Oh, yeah. It's complicated. I'm a little lazy to explain, but then again, you know, I used to run what do you call that? Like 3 digits worth of megabits per second, and then ever since that one fucking thunderstorm, everything went downhill. We're running at 1 digit now. Nuki is fine? Okay, great. Nucha key, okay. I see. League, but also Habromania. It was super cute, Habromania. I don't think I've heard of that. Oh, nice. Nice, very cool graphics. Very cool. So how are you doing, Farid? We've been trying to curb her need for League. Trying to convince League players. Forced us to watch League. I'm sorry, guys. How you doing? What you modeling? I'm doing okay. I'm doing good. And I'm working on a sculpture of Hibino Kafka from the anime Kaiju No.8. So this is the main character, and the reference is... Wait, where's my OBS? There we go. So that's him up there, and I'm trying to do a 3D sculpt of him. And right now I'm kind of struggling, but I do believe that we'll eventually get there. I do believe. So yeah, thanks again for the raid. I really appreciate it. If you have to go get your post-stream meal and all of that stuff, I won't hold you hostage. And yeah, if you want to chill, feel free to do that as well. League of Legends, so sorry about that, right? We even have a League Addiction helpline. Oh god. What is the helpline? Just so that I can save other people from this tragedy as well. Gonna have to make Kafka's neck thick. Oh yeah, for sure. That will happen once I fix his face. Okay, I feel like we're slowly but surely getting there. Not there yet, but we slowly are, I think. Okay, let me just add a bit of volume up here. Ooh, that's tough. I think I'm gonna need a bit more resolution. Because the thing with anime forms is that they're so subtle. And so finicky. One little wrong move and it's all gone. Okay, let's thicken his neck. Oops. 1-800 need a shower. Oh my god. Have you ever sculpted furries? I don't think I have. Have I? Wait, I don't know. Would that count? There's one time I did I forgot her name. I did this one character in Arcane. But yeah. Oh, it's a link? I see. Oh, well, feel free to drop it. But I do have to pee, guys. I really gotta pee. Looks awesome, though. Gonna prepare some food for dinner, but I'll be looking in the back. Thank you. Oh yeah, and thanks again for the raid. I really appreciate it. Where's SGT? Singapore. You're staying because I'm educational. Well, I appreciate that. I don't know how true that is, but thanks. I cannot promise you guys the best of knowledge, but I will try. And I really have to pee. I'm about to explode. Okay. Let me just fix his neck and his trapezius, and then I'll go release. Welcome back, Fractaler. What is that? Why is your chat on screen showing chat that isn't here? Yeah, we're doing we're multi-streaming right now, and clearly I have problems speaking. I don't know why. Let me just let me reset the brain. Okay, what is this? This site can't be reached. Heed gearhab.com/gaming addiction treatment /League of Legends lol. Why did I actually paste it in my web browser. Okay, I really gotta pee, guys. I think this piss is see, I can barely form a coherent sentence right now, and it's the piss. All right, I'll be right back. It's a real website, really? Okay, I'll try to type it in again. Just let me go piss. What a relief. Okay, let me just type it in again. So let's add a www. Yeah, for some reason it's not letting me access the site. It could be like what is that, DNS probe? I don't know. But okay, I trust you that there's an actual hotline for that. And good on you. Okay, let's see. Let's see if it works this time. Oh, there we go. Wait, what the? League of Legends Rehab. How to quit League of Legends addiction? Wow, it's a real site. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I'm in. Holy shit, okay. Well, you guys could check out the link yourself. It's actually an actual hotline. And I don't know if this is satire, but I'm gonna assume that it's actually real. It looks all official and shit. Wow, okay. Interesting. You're gonna go punch someone now? Good luck with the model and try not to make it look like a monkey. Thanks, and don't hurt your fist. Give that link to anyone you know who plays the League. True. I'm gonna need to save that link. Did I miss any messages? I think we're good. Okay. Alright, let's get back to this Hibino Kafka sculpt, which I clearly am struggling a little bit with. So, okay. Let's see. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna up the resolution. Don't know if that's a good idea, but I'm going to anyway. Alright. Symmetrize, and yeah, there we go. I need the forms to be clean. Look at that. It's a little mess right there. So here's what I need to do. I'm gonna have to smooth that out and add some creases. Alright, let me just do this. So yeah, I'm challenging myself to sculpt the eyeballs within the mesh itself. Like I said earlier in the beginning of the stream, this may backfire because I don't normally go about doing them this way. Okay, there we go. Let's smooth that out. Okay. You guys have any characters that you want to see me sculpt next? I know somebody wants Bantan, like really bad. What is my normal approach? My normal approach would just be to would be to just import in some eyeballs that I made myself and actually carve in a cavity. Yeah, that is normally how I go about it, and it's kind of ideal to go about it that way because then you'd be actually conforming your mesh around an actual sphere as opposed to having to imagine one yourself, which I guess some could get by with as long as you've had enough practice. Clearly I haven't, and yeah. Oof. It's a little rough, but I think it's not the worst. Okay, wait. Hold up. That kinda looks okay. A little wonky, but I feel like there's hope. Okay. I don't hate this. Man spider, exactly. Okay. Now let me just move these meshes around. These forms around. It's wobbly. We don't like the wobbles over here. Get the wobbles out of here. Now I think once the lashes come in, things should look a little bit more in place. Yeah, starting to okay. I'm you know what? I'm pretty happy with this. It's starting to turn out okay. Hell yeah. I'm starting to hate it less, and that is always a good feeling. A good feeling. The beginning of every sculpt is like the worst. And it's a great feeling to have. Getting out of that, I want to discard my sculpt phase. That's the worst. There we go. That's a little bit more Hibino Kafka-esque, right? The neck gotta be a little thicker though. You will love to see one of the Dandadan's characters' spirit forms. They are very, very sculptural. That could be fun. One of their spirit forms, huh? Okay. Oh no, what is his name? Okarun. His spirit form, that could be fun. What's her name? Dashing Granny? Man, I'm really bad with these character names. I'm not the best with names, I won't lie. But that could be a fun one. What is the one of the evil eye as well? That would be fun. Oh, how was your chilling day? Today was for Ruby. I'm sorry, I misread that. Doing a Gundam? Oh my god. I'm terrible with mechas. I'm terrible with mechs. I will probably not get into any of those anytime soon. Ira is okay. Ira's characters. Dancer. Wait. What's her? Dancer. Oh, the acrobatic silky. Yeah, okay. The acrobatic silky of. Yes, the spirit form of Ira. Yeah, that one's pretty cool as well. Ira could be a fun one to sculpt as well, actually. There's so many characters to work on, to work with, so it's like unlimited content for me. And again, guys, one of the main reasons why I'm doing sculptures in the middle of a short film, in the middle of working on a short film, is because people are watching the VODs, and it helps with the watch hours, which will then help my channel get monetized. So you're gonna be seeing a lot of sculpting streams until my channel gets monetized. So I'm concurrently working on the Red Feather's main character, which I should explain to the newer viewers here in a bit. But yeah, I'm hoping to collect the watch hours from the VODs, and that way, when I release the next video, I don't have to wait as long, right? I don't have to wait as long for the watch hours to hit the target. Yeah, we'll get that way we'll get monetized a lot sooner. That's really why. Yeah, this will be my third account that I'm trying to get monetized. The second one, Cozy Naki, it got monetized pretty quickly because the first video that I released did pretty well enough for the channel to get monetized. But sadly, the first video of the Naki channel didn't do as well. It still did pretty well, just not well enough to be monetized. So yeah, we're talking YouTube or Twitch. We're talking YouTube. You're quite into BattleTech, I see. So what are some of the other ones? What are some of the other anime with like heavy mechs in it? Would be so down for an Okarune sculpt. Oh hell yeah! Both the human form and the spirit form. I'd love to work on both. You know what? We could do that for the next sculpt. Why not? You know, I actually wanted to do Captain... Oh my god, what's her name? One second. Damn, what's her name? Captain... Kaiju 8. Captain... Mina, of course. Captain Ashiro. I was gonna do her next. I was gonna do Mina next, but Dan sounds fun as well. What do you guys think? Do I do Mina? Let me just put her up real quick. Alright, Flashbang. Do I do Mina next? Or do I do Dan? Can we have like an unofficial vote? Gundam would be hard. It would both go hard, and it would both go hard and be very hard to do. Your eyes, where's the dark mode? Whoops. Is you decided sleep was optional. That too, that too. Oh, and I eventually want to get into sculpting the My Hero Academia characters as well, which I'm slowly catching up to. I've started my MHA journey, and let's see how that goes. Okay, I'm stalling. Now let me do this. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna be sculpting in the brows real quick. So let me just do this, and then I'll extract it. Yeah, that should be enough. We're gonna push that in. We're gonna symmetrize. And we're gonna remesh. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay. It's up to me. The reason you watch is because of the artist. I appreciate that. That's really kind. Thank you, thank you. Alright then. We'll see. We'll see my mood whenever the day comes, which I think should be the day after this. Okay, let me just whoops, yeah, let me just make sure that everything is, make sure that the normals are right, and then I'm gonna sculpt in the brows as such. So I'm using the draw sharp brush to slowly bring out the brows. Why would you want to sculpt MHA? You a fan? Well, I'm getting into it. I've yet to. I think I'm only on either. I think I'm on season 2. I can't recall exactly, but yeah. On season. Yeah, I believe I'm on season 2 right now, episode 16 or something like that. And so far the characters are already looking pretty cool, but I'm gonna wait it out. There may be cooler designs as the seasons go. One second, let me just bring this down. Okay, there we go. Alright, go in. Get out. Out of here. One second. I'm pretty sure I missed some messages. Mechas Mechas intimidate you as well. Still, you want to get good at it one day. It's all hard surface, which you had assumed would be easier to approach than organic forms. They both have organic forms and hard surface. They both have their own challenges, right? And there are tools to help ease the process in both organic and hard surface. I've gotten to a point where I'm better at organic stuff than I am with hard surface. It used to be the other way around. But ever since I got into sculpting like seriously in mid 2023, that is when the table started to turn. But I'll get Ben 10 out of the way just to satisfy Mecha. And then we'll work on the anime characters. And to be fair, it's long overdue. Not for the faint of heart. You still see Engons in your sleep sometimes? Oh no. Yeah, Engons are... Well, depending on whether or not you know how to go about it right, they can be friendly and they can be intimidating. For me, I'm in the intimidated group. I do not know how to work with Engons the way that some of the people do on Twitter. I believe there's this one guy called the that Engon guy that knows how to go about using Engons, but not me, not this guy. To be honest, you're not a fan of MHA costume designs, only a few you like. Ochako, Endeavor, Shigaraki, and of course Dabi. I see, okay. I've already seen what Endeavor looks like, but those other characters, I don't really recognize their names. Maybe I've seen them, but like I said, I'm really bad with the names. Really, really bad. Okay, it's starting to come along. Let me just clean some things up. Here we go. I'll do one of these. There. Subtle. Alright. Alright. Now, before I get into doing the hair, let's give him his turtleneck. So, I'll do this. There we go. Yeah, that should be okay. Let me just move things around. Alright. I think that should be pretty good. That should be good enough. Yeah, we'll work with this. Though I do want to move this out a little. Damn it. Damn it. You know what? Yeah, I still can do that. What am I talking about? Alright, let's just move these things out. Funny song. You're trying to work in games or animation in the future, the rule is Engons and the model equals unemployment. Oh, there you go. Alright. Okay. We just tweak the mask and then we will extract it. Hey Dusty, welcome to the stream. Welcome. How you doing? Alright, I think that's good enough. Yeah, let's just do this. Yeah, okay, good enough. Now, let's extract it again. Mask, extract. Alright. There we go. It's a little too much. Let's do... Yeah, that's about right. That's about right. Okay, I'm gonna apply and remesh. There we go. Great. Oh, okay. Never mind. I was gonna undo it, but we could just inflate it like that. There we go. Remesh. And I'm gonna smooth some of these out since we're working with a cloth, right? So these transition points, I don't think they should be as harsh as whatever it is right now. Okay. All right. Now the ears. Those ears are looking a little meh. So let's fix it a little. It seems like they went for that realistic looking ears. So let's do that. Okay. It's the anti-helix. Let's just use the add brush and slowly carve in or add in the shape. Here we go. Hydrate. Thank you. I will hydrate. We're scrolling through your work. It's really incredible. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Cheers, Mecca. Thank you. Oh, okay. I guess I should just remind or inform any newcomers. We go live every single day. So I'm gonna throw in the schedule. So I go live every day at those timings. Every single day. And I've been working on a short film. And the past, I think, 18 days, I've been documenting the process of the main character of the short film. But as of late, I've been throwing in more sculpting videos to kind of just switch things up a little, because I just felt that it was getting a little repetitive, and I was not making a lot of visible progress, right? And I felt that it was getting a little mundane, seeing the same dude over and over again without much progress. So I've decided that I'll only document the main character whenever there's something, there's enough substance to show you guys that hasn't already been shown, right? And if there isn't much to show, I'll just work on one of these sculpts again. And yeah, I felt that this could be a good practice for me, right? I could stay a little bit more in touch with sculpting, because it only takes me like a few days to get extremely rusty. Kind of sucks, but ooh, anti-helix. So is that what it's called? Oh yeah, anti-helix. This is the yeah, so that's the helix that goes all the way here, but for this particular case, I have it connected to the tragus, which is this little bit right here, and then there's this little bump right here called the anti-tragus, and then this little thingy right here, that is the anti-helix, and then that's the hole here is the concha. Okay, I think that's good enough. Not the best, but it's good enough. If it's not too personal for you to talk about it, how are your parents reacting to your overall art journey? How are they reacting to it? How are they reacting to it? I think all in all, I can say it's very positive. I am very, very blessed that I have very supportive parents. So all in all, yes, very, very positive. Though I won't lie, I'm right now, monetary wise, it is a rough time right now for artists, right? And I am venturing into different areas, different means of revenue, and yeah, it's not the best time right now monetary wise, but I have a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night, but also that I think the direction that I want to go with, that I have planned, it may solve a lot of those issues. I hope. I can only plan so far, right? And if it doesn't work out, then there's always a plan B, which is to just get the J word. Am I right? Could always get the J word. Thank you, yeah. You ever thought of adding your as a redeem? My like as a redeem? I have not, actually. But nothing beats the original Yeah, that's still the best. Come on. That is the best So happy for you. Money is tough for everyone. I think after the downfall of the AI bubble, the worst will be behind us, right? We can only hope for the bubble to actually burst. But, you know, at the meantime, there are solutions. I really hope the bubble will burst, but specifically generative AI, I honestly, like, if we could snap our fingers right now and have it disappear, I can only imagine that my quality of life would improve. Like, I genuinely just don't care for it, but like AI in general, like DLSS, I believe that's AI, right? That, sure, I'll take that, but generative AI, just Thanos snap that shit away. Snow Bear, oh hell yeah, Snow Bear is so fucking good. Like, Snow Bear, I bet restored a lot of the artists' faith, like the faith of a lot of artists, right? Fuck AI and Spotify. Why DLSS? I believe DLSS is AI, right? It uses AI to predict the samples. I could be wrong though. AI. Yeah, it's deep learning. Deep learning super sampling. That sure, but why do you not consider what you're doing right now a J word? Are you not showing up for yourself every day? I guess so. But you know, I guess like a J word, a stable J word. Because truth be told, whatever I'm doing right now is like, if if we had a spectrum of stable and unstable, I'd be breaking on the unstable side, like beyond unstable. So I'm hoping that whatever I have in mind planned for the, down the road for Tiny Noki will kind of resolve a lot of that stability issues. That is, yeah, I can only plan so far though, right? Let's add a sphere. We're finally working on the hair. Finally. You currently major in comp science, and people in your major and engineers are also looking for jobs, but they keep getting rejected. Oh my god. That is so sad. Yeah, it's just sad. Like, I feel like a lot of the people who are not empathetic about the existence of AI or people losing their jobs to AI are very, very fortunate to be able to have such opinions. Like, I'm happy for you, but at the same time, in that pool of people are those that mock those who have lost their jobs to AI, which is very unnecessary. A lot of bad apples in that pool. But then again, the idea of accepting that AI is going to be replacing a lot of people is just like, it's so dystopian, so dystopic. To be like, yeah, it's only a matter of time. And that the optimistic view is that the optimistic view is that prices everywhere will tank, and that we will all benefit from that. That is like the really optimistic view, but it's like, it's so silly. And come on. But I guess I digress. AI, let's say AI is not the problem. It is in many ways, but the issue is, it's always the user. Oh yeah, exactly. Like, one thing that a lot of these big companies are great at making are false promises, and it's always the same group of people that just bite the same bait, the same type of bait. And then when the switch and pull happens, you're like, what? No way. Really? But they made a bunch of promises. I didn't think they would actually turn their backs at us. Damn these billion-dollar companies. Damn it. How dare they betray us. You can't spell assistant without ass. You can't spell degenerate without generate. AI has been a thing forever, but the use of it in creative spaces is not welcome. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, I'm thinking of like the arguments that have been used against generative AI. All the analogies and all that. Alright. Snow Bear? Oh no, Snow Bear is hand-drawn. Snow Bear was drawn from the heart. and the soul. You might need to make the sculpt wider, Naki, head and neck, probably. We'll sculpt in the hair, and then we'll solve all of those problems. Okay. Oh, the hair. Here we go. Now, how am I gonna go about this? Let me think real quick. Okay. I think I'm gonna do the sideburns and the top separately. I was gonna do them together, but I think for my benefit, I'll do them separately. Though they would look nice together, though. You know what? Fuck it. We'll do them together. Okay. Let's start with the middle. Funny how in some places the electricity bills are in the roof because of, guess why, AI? A lot of people are paying for the electricity of data centers. Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm sadly not the most educated in some of the real life consequences that has already occurred. Yeah, I guess I gotta look into it a little bit more. I gotta educate myself a little bit more in this realm of things. Help you? You don't believe you've met someone who lost their job directly to AI? Paint the picture for you, please. Selling an idea. Wait, who responded to you? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, the snow bear. You don't think you've met someone who lost their job directly to AI? Which field? What is your field of work? I guess we should start with that. Selling an idea, trying to hype AI so much that people are getting fed up of it already. Yeah, let's see where this all goes. Yeah, kind of curious as to where all of this, how all of this would end up. And the RAM situation is quite kind of crazy as well to witness firsthand. Fast food. Oh, 3D animators sometimes tag art, really? And you've never, I guess... Okay, I'm guessing that, okay, let me try to guess, okay? Your company, okay, I'm assuming that you work for a company, right? I'm assuming that your company has already adapted to AI, right? Hydrate? I will hydrate. Historical moments every 4 months, right? It's kind of wild. You would say so? Okay. Let me think. So I guess I can say that you are right in a sense that people are now having jobs again because they're willing to adapt to using AI. And I think any artist shouldn't feel ashamed to have to work for, you know, this big corpos that want to use AI. I mean, if you gotta get the bag, you go get the bag, right? But I wish Grass was here to explain his story. But yeah, more people are affected than you would think. I wish Grass was here to explain because he has like first-hand experience to a lot of the basically a lot of the clients have. I'm not sure if he's freelancing for the company that he works for, but a lot of the clients have resorted to AI instead of like human work, right? And I'm guessing that a lot of these jobs are like the more small and medium skill jobs. And that the survivors out there are working for like companies with the capital to work on larger scale projects. So a lot of the ones affected by this are like the medium scale users who are more so working for medium to smaller scale clients, right? I wish Grass was here to explain, a fellow streamer. But that is as far as I can say because, again, I'm not from the industry, and but I've heard plenty of stories, enough to be convinced that people have and are still losing jobs to AI. And I guess it also depends on your region, right? Kafka, yo, Elevex. Hello. Burp. But yeah, I'm glad. Honestly, I'm glad that you haven't met people who have lost their jobs because, you know, at least the people around you are surviving. Oops, I opened the wrong reference file. There we go. Yo, Richard, hello. Welcome to the stream. It's not just small, medium, any junior positions that requires using your brain is being replaced. Yeah, small and medium, yes. Small to medium. Definitely. And small to medium skill clients and small to medium roles. Those. I'm seeing a lot of specifically those two, the in-betweens that are really they're just receiving this the hardest. It's pretty sad. Paying to lose knowledge and XP. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm going about this right, but I'm already this far in. Let's just keep going. That prevents people from breaking into work and gathering experience to level up. Right. Yeah, a lot of the opportunities have been pretty much cut off, and Yeah, I'm not sure where a lot of these companies have in mind for the future of. I think maybe they're just betting on the ability to completely replace humans, right? But I wish. Yeah, I'm see a lot of this are just wishes, very very optimistic viewpoints. But I just wish that companies would just care a little bit more for people, right? At the end of the day, their focus is money. You've heard that DeviantArt feeds its AI generator from users' uploads without permission. Do not quote you. You have a few friends that get commission from DA, so that is concerning. I see. Wonder what Grass would say. Grass got as in GREZ and GOT. But yeah, I wonder what he would say because he's facing a lot of these issues right now. So yeah, it's kind of unfortunate that this is happening. If you look at ArtStation, LinkedIn, or just company websites, senior positions don't have enough artists to fill them, and junior positions straight up don't get offered. I see. Oh, there you go. The art industry is just a shit fest right now, isn't it? Who gonna fix the AI if it breaks then? Right, so I wonder how a lot of these companies will go about it. But yeah, only time will tell. And it seems like my country, Singapore, is sadly an advocate for generative AI. As I believe, I gotta read up into this again, but I believe that it has already made its way into the textbooks, like in school, I believe. I gotta read up on that again. But I believe that has already happened, and it's pretty scary. But then again, my country has never been like the biggest on artists. It's not something that we push out over here, which is why a lot of the artists in Singapore we don't localize. It's just like it's not the spot for art. The objective for some AI companies is to replace the humans with the AI in order to get paid. Those AI companies just want to be the ones who get paid. Yeah, exactly. Oh well. Okay. Anyway. So this is how I'm currently approaching the hair. It is a little funny looking, but let's see. Just look at it in the smooth shaded view, right? All right. Okay. Let's keep going. Pull this to the front. The amount of layoffs is not important to them because they will get paid. Yeah. Akram Al-Safi, welcome to the stream, and thank you for the follow. I need to get like you when it comes to modeling, bro. Oh, you absolutely can. You absolutely can. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Hey Bacardi, hello. You like my coffee delivery animation on YouTube? Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad you like it. The edge 3D artists have is that AI lacks 3D training data. That's why we need to gatekeep or paywall our models. Right. And it's already making its way into our field, right? The whole yeah, there are a lot of generative 3D stuff already happening. I honestly am very curious to see what, like, you know, where this brings us, because it's obviously it's no fun for us. It's terrible. Yeah, cabrones indeed. Indeed. Ah. I'm gonna have to bring this a little bit higher as such. There we go. We can make 3D models, but with 1 million plus vertices. Oh, it can make 3D models, but with 1 million plus vertices. It hasn't mastered topology. Best we keep it that way, right? And I can foresee, or rather, I can only imagine it improving with the help of 3D artists. And it only takes one 3D artist who is good or decent at retopology to kind of just guide them in the right direction for the rest of us to just be, I guess, completely fucked. just takes one of them. Or just one of them who are crazy enough to be willing to learn retopology one time, just so that they will never have to do it again. And then it'll be GG's, right? Actually, let's have this go back instead. Yeah, let's have this go back instead. Let me inflate that. Here we go. What are you gonna do for the back of his head? I will be doing pretty much the same thing, just using the snake hook brush to pull out bits of his hair and try to follow the silhouette as best as I can. Right now, it's looking a little wonky. But yes, I'll essentially be doing the same thing. I'll just be pulling until it looks somewhat decent, I guess. Actually, you know what? Let's have it go to the front instead. Nipples go, that's crazy. But thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Don't give him ideas. Hydrate, thank you. Oh, I'm running out of water. Yo, what's up? You're in China and it's 5 a.m. there? Oh shit. Wait. It's 5 a.m. here as well. You're in China? Oh shit. How are you doing? How is it how's China going for you? The next hydrate, I'm gonna have to refill my bottle. Okay, let me just speed this up a little bit. Alright, from here onwards, I guess we can start moving the hair back instead. Okay, we gotta lock in. We gotta lock in, boys. Okay. Pull that. There we go. Let me just pull that up. Can't lie, the food is always good and cheap, but your ping is always going to be bad because you always need to use a VPN. Yeah, I see. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying the food. Yeah, the food there is I'm pretty sure it's banging. I've only been to China once in my life. It was like a long time ago. But Senator, I'm Singaporean. Yeah, I remember the food being really good. Alright, it's looking mighty ass right now. But we'll see. Is this gonna turn out good? Find out in the next episode of whatever this is. No, this will all be the one and only episode. Oh my god, this looks... Oh, okay. Oh. Let me just bring this slightly back. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna have to bring his zygomatic bone a little bit forward and his mouth a little bit backwards. We've yet to reach the coloring stage. Will we have the time for that? Would you like to explore the other side of 3D AI Gentech? How could 3D AI Gentech be beneficial to you? At the moment, I've got no interest for any of that stuff. I won't lie. It doesn't benefit what I do, considering that I'm a content creator that does 3D as sort of like his thing. And plus, I do enjoy the process of art, so there's quite literally no need for me to explore into any of that. Right, it's like if somebody enjoys cooking, they could always go out there to get like pre-cooked food. But the process is what they enjoy, right? They like the control of the ingredients. They enjoy putting a bunch of individual ingredients together just for it to turn out into a beautiful dish at the end. Yeah, I like to cook, but except for cooking, it's creating art. Generate food. You can't be cool with that? Yeah, I am Gucci. Alexa, generate lasagna. Personally, you dislike any AI art software. Comfy UI is slightly better because it's node-based and that does take some skill. But prompt stuff is just cheap. I see. Yeah, for me, this is just me personally. Anything generative AI, if I could Thanos snap that away, I'm snapping. And I will not hear the argument that I'm gatekeeping art, okay? Like, let's not use that argument anymore. It's let's put that in the past. Let him cook. Speaking of generating food, have you seen that 3D meat printer? I have not. Though I did hear about the idea going around of printing food. I wish it was Thanos snapped away too, bro. Right. Don't we all? Don't we all? If you, just a reminder, if you train your own model to do whatever you want, it's okay. Because it's ethically trained, you're free, but you would never do it. I guess so, but even so, right? But even then, I wouldn't do it. The only ever way that I will use AI, generative AI, right? Like, as whatever you mentioned, the training your own model, I will only ever use that if it spawns an opportunity for me to hire more artists to just do art. I wouldn't mind running like a vending machine style of business on the side if there aren't a lot of like real world consequences behind any of that, right? And if it allows me to hire artists just by doing a vending machine based business, I would consider doing it, as long as it doesn't come with a lot of compromises, which obviously I am not the most educated in. I am aware of the consequences that people have brought up to me, but I've yet to fact check a lot of the claims on whether or not those are true. I don't think they have any reason to lie to me, though. Electricity bills and all of that crap. Like, is it worth doing all that just for the rent prices to go up? I don't think so. But yeah, if there are no consequences, if I could run a vending machine business, just so that I can hire more artists, then sure. But as long as it doesn't come with, all of that RAM increase type stuff. It's like you're creating you're solving a problem by creating another problem. Then no, thank you. Right. Even then, AI models are black boxed, where you genuinely have no control during the process. True. And that vending machine business will be its own thing to entertain the very casual meme watchers. Again, this is assuming that the outcome is very optimistic. There are no real world consequences. RAM prices will not go up. We don't kill the earth by doing so. By like a substantial amount, right? Then sure, but then other than that, it'll be very hard to convince me to ever use generative AI to, yeah, and I will never ever use it for my works. You can't say that, you can't tell me that it's a pride thing, sure. But it's like, you're taking the joy away from me, right? again, you can always buy food, you can always take away food, but like, if you enjoy cooking, then why would you want to do that? Oh, the hair is not so bad. It's not so bad. It's not the best, but it's not bad. They're adding ads in ChatGPT. It's starting. Oh, hell yeah. There we go. Right. As long as the billion-dollar companies get paid, right? Am I right? Hell yeah. You're getting richer by the day. Don't we all love that? How could you self-train 3D AI Gen Tech allow you to hire more artists? What consequences are claimed? Okay. Wait, I'm not sure if I've already answered those questions, by the way. But again, I'm talking like the most optimistic outcome, right? Which is an impossible picture, by the way. This is like, this hypothetical scenario will never happen because it just doesn't exist. What I'm basically trying to say is that I will never use it if it isn't clear. But yeah, that's really what I'm trying to say, is that I will never use it. And the only way you could convince me to use it is if there are no consequences to doing all of that. And by being able to hire more artists, what I mean by that is that if I could run a successful vending machine style company where basically I could have this magical unrealistic bucks generate enough money for it to not only self-sustain but earn enough profits for me to hire artists to then work on fun projects like a short film or a movie or a series, then sure, only then I would consider it. But all of this is my long-winded beating around the bush way of saying that I will never use it, because I don't have a need to, and for the reasons that I've already said, because I enjoy making art. You're asking the chef to go buy instant cooked food. Again, I mean, this is probably a terrible analogy because obviously a chef won't cook their own meals every time, but you get my point. Hair is nice, good job, thank you. The RAM situation is a freaking market manipulation from OpenAI and panic buying. Oh, really? Interesting. I mean, it also doesn't help that the companies that used to produce consumer grade RAMs are now no longer producing them. Again, I gotta read into these things to make sure that they're true, but apparently what is it, Micron or whatever the name is, they're no longer producing consumer grade RAMs and are focusing on only producing RAMs for computer companies, AI companies. So at this point, it seems like buying a pre-built PC would be better than building a PC yourself, because these companies they get like benefits. They basically don't have to pay the price us consumers have to pay. Yeah, I implore you to fact check and everything I say, because again, I've been very in my own bubble with the whole with whatever projects I'm working on. And sorry for sorry for the people who cannot be asked to even have to even talk about AI right now. I know it's a very depressing topic for a lot of artists, and I promise you guys that we've pretty much never ever talked about AI over here. It's just one of these rare occurrences where it's brought up, and I hope I hope this will be the last of the AI conversation. I don't want this to be a space for where AI is constantly discussed about, because yeah, I have yet to commentate about what I'm doing with the 3D model because I've been talking about AI. Anna, hello. You did answer? Okay. I did answer already? Okay. Responses are appreciated. Yeah. Misa back. Yo, welcome back, Marshall. It has been for a while? Okay. I see. You can get a whole pre-built for less than some RAM sticks. That is like... that is a ridiculous statement. It's like... It's so hard to believe that that is real. Like, you could actually look it up right now and that be true. Like, it is so hard to believe. But here we are. Did you miss me? Is the sky green? Yes. Well, there you go. Your car insurance is cheaper than some RAM kit. Oh my god. RAM kit. Sad state. Hasgasha? How are you doing, Anna, by the way? How was pizza a few days ago? I've never asked you about this in a while. So it's time to give me some updates on the whole pizza situation. Did you make it yourself this the previous time? What? Are you hating on AI without you? Am I hating on AI without you? It appears so, yeah. It appears so. Really good, actually? Oh, hell yeah. What did you make? You ever try creators are meta-human, and did you find any plus points using these platforms? I have not, actually. Ayusman. I have not. But I have, I did hear of them though. Specifically, character creator. I did hear of that, yes. Though I've never used it myself. Can't be making handmade pizzas at that time. Ah, I see. Oh, you got home from work at 11 p.m. Oh, right. The whole work thing. Damn. Well, it's good to have you back. I won't lie. Alright, I said it, Anna. I said it. Not too bad having you back. Not too bad at all. Okay, emission. Let me just... There we go. And let me add the ambient occlusion. So I'm not sure if it's visible on my screen. I just want to make sure that I'm not blocking it. Okay, good. So I'm changing that to, I changed that to Eevee. I'm going to the view layer properties, and I'm going to turn on ambient occlusion, and then we're going to mix it in with the image. Set this to always, do multiply, and there we go. We've got some nice AO. You'll stay for a bit? Hell yeah. You made some pasta with spinach and cheese for dinner. It was nice. Ah, that sounds good. That sounds yummy. Not the food talk. The mandatory food talk that always happens towards the end of the stream. Okay. All right. I think that's a good start. Now let me just set these guys. The mouth is a little too much. Okay, there we go. Let me just bring that in. Hey Naki, do you know if it's possible to isolate stuff in Compositor, meaning only certain collections are affected, or rendering in passes? You got any idea? Ooh, I'm sure there's a way for something like that. I just haven't utilized it enough to remember how to do that. Possible to isolate stuff in Compositor. I believe you could you could use the crypto mat. That's one way to go about it. You could turn on asset, materials. So let's isolate them real quick. Asset. You might want to look into crypto mats. That could be I'm not sure how to work with them right now. But you could look into crypto mats. There are... I'm pretty sure there are ways to go about whatever you're saying. But sadly, I don't... Yeah, rendering them in different layers. But I'm guessing what they're asking is if you could have them be in collections and then appear as individual passes, right? Yeah, it's been a minute since I've worked with compositing stuff, so Cryptomat, good idea. You know how to do that? Oh, sweet. Okay, great. There you go. Okay, now let me link these guys to this, and then I'll have it set to a different color. What? Oh, there we go. Color attribute, and boom. There we go. Oops. And then we'll have this be gray. just like that. Kafka, yo, Lucas, hello, what's up? How are you doing today? Yes, Hibino Kafka. You remember seeing different scenes being rendered, so it is possible from what you remember. I wonder if you could do this. You could like do that. Wait, let me see if it's visible. There's this little thingy up here, scenes, where you could do a full copy or whatever you want to do with that. And you have like different scene layers, which you can then... Let me see. Yeah, you could set 2 different scenes to... Let me see. 2 different scenes. I don't know if it works though. You know what? You gotta mess around with it yourself. I don't have enough experience in that field. Eventually I will. I don't work with compositing enough. I'm sure there's a way to do it. For a second, you thought I was talking about another Kafka? Another Kafka? What's what Kafka were you thinking about? Have you ever made a sculpt of Cloud from Final Fantasy? Nope, I have not. Probably someday, maybe? I've got so many characters to sculpt. Like you have the front, mid, and back separated in different scene layers, right? Okay. Now let me set a nice white for the eyes. There we go. You play and research it? Yeah. No daddy eye. Yes, no daddy eye today. I've decided to try something a little bit different. To just sculpt the eye within the mesh, and so far it's a little creepy looking, but I'm hoping that once I throw in the grease pencil and all of that, it'll look a little less creepy. I could perhaps pinch them in. Okay, paint. Okay, now let me see look at his eyes. There's a lot of details. I don't have enough resolution for all of that. So, I guess I should have went for a higher resolution, huh? Is it too late for that? Let's see. I don't think so. Let's go for it. Let's stop being a wuss. Let's stop being a wuss. Okay, let's go in a little bit more. There we go. Okay. Yeah, good luck, Carpe Diem. Honkai Star Rail Kafka? Mummy, by the way? Oh, okay. The writer? I see, yeah. I see. Hibino Kafka from Kaiju No.8. Amazing anime, in my opinion, but apparently pretty different from the way it was executed in the manga, and it appears that that it's not the best. But for me, I personally enjoyed it, so. If you guys want to have like a feel-good anime to watch, this would be a good one to check out. A very optimistic show. There we go, that's looking a lot better. Pretty different, not too happy with it, I see. If you didn't read the manga, then it's enjoyable, above average shonen, I see. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it seems like it's not, it doesn't appeal to the manga readers, because not only is like the character design slightly tweaked, but the way that some of the stories were told is apparently a little different. But as someone who's never seen the manga, I genuinely enjoyed it a lot. Okay, let me just clean some of these things out. Little lumpy action going on here, we gotta fix that. Okay, there we go. You prefer the chubbiness of Kafka in the anime? I see. Were you talking about, or were you talking about different execution? Well, the thing is, I haven't seen the manga, so I can't say for sure. But apparently, based on the conversation that I had earlier with Bat Tunes, who have seen the manga, I believe. Apparently, the execution was pretty different. It appears that the manga is a little bit more poetic with their choice of words. Again, I could be wrong because I haven't seen it myself, but that's what I was told. But it seems like Lucas have read the manga as well, so maybe you could ask them. Oh wait, okay. So you did read the manga. Yeah, I personally have no problems with the anime because, like I said, I've never seen the manga, so take whatever I say with a grain of salt. But I genuinely believe that if you want like a feel-good manga to watch, you should consider checking out Kaiju 8. If you got nothing else to watch. But there we go. Now that we have more resolution to work with, we don't have to worry about the terrible aliasing that we're seeing now. There we go. Oh, hell yeah. So what are some of the characters that you guys would want me to sculpt? Specifically, I'm talking, you know, for anime or manga. Because I'll be sculpting quite a bit of characters the next few weeks to get the watch hours to go up. because people seem to enjoy the sculpting streams, like after the fact, like after the stream, and it's slowly but surely increasing the watch hours of the channel, which I want to get monetized. Okay, there we go. Burp. SWAT cats. Moomin Rider. Oh. Okay. Yeah, Moomin Rider's it's quite a fun one. Are you truly offering? I mean, I'm open to suggestions. What the hell is going on? Oh, okay. But of course, I won't be sculpting every single suggestion, right? I'll just see whichever, you know, whichever one piques my interest. I'll do it. Okay. Now for the eyes. Let's start with a darker color. Let's do this for now. Izuku from My Hero Academia. That is already on the list. Yeah, it definitely will. I'll tackle it someday. Prisoner, that's a good one. Prisoner. Prisoner. That's a very sculptable character. The Great Saiyaman. Mushra from Shinzo. A lot of these characters I don't think I've heard before. I am not aware of him. Not aware of that character. You second the Great... wait, which one again? The Great Saiyaman? Okay. Gohan. I'm getting Gohan as the result. Okay. I will keep those in mind. Alright, let's see where we're at now. Sculpt mode. Alright, let's... Whoops. Let's add a little bit of details to the eyes. Because it appears that he has green eyes. I'm not sure how much details I'll be able to get in, but we'll just give it a shot, okay? So here we go. Let's do a nice little green. Or blue? What is it? Oh, green, yeah, okay. Like a very desaturated green, it appears. It could be the lighting, though. Okay. We'll do a nice light gray, I guess. Oh, too light. Let's do that. And then we'll smooth it out. Okay, and then we'll darken the top. I'm gonna do multiply and probably work with a soft brush instead. So let's search soft and then paint soft. When Gohan dresses as a superhero. Ah, okay. I see. Oh, I should probably mention that it'll be more ideal to think from a bust point of view. So imagine I were to sculpt a character, but only at a bust level, right? So from the like a little bit underneath the collarbone all the way to the head. So I guess I should have mentioned that, right? Because again, I'm not the fastest sculptor. So yeah, I gotta set a time limit to that. So yeah, let's add the shadows, and this shadow on the top here usually occurs because of the upper eyelids. There we go. And then we'll end it off with the pupil in the middle, of course. And yeah, okay. We could. I'm gonna bring his eyes, his eyelid, make it a little higher. And once we tweak the brows and we throw in the lashes, it should look a lot closer to the reference. Okay, actually, let me restart. So I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna move that around. There we go. Bring it a little bit lower. And then we'll mask that out. We'll mask the eyebrows so that we have something to sculpt on. We'll mask this surface, and then we'll go to mask, extract, and extract it. What is the name of the song? Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you talking about this song? Kankudo? This song? Mushra Celestial Form. Perfect Bust. Okay, let me just... Mushra Celestial. Okay, what else? Elrond from Final Fantasy X could be cool. Okay. Were you talking about this, Kudo? Were you asking for the name of this song? If it is, then this song is called... The previous one? Okay. Is it, this one? Don't worry, we'll find it. We'll find it for you. Alright, now that we have this, let me just select the color of the hair. Yes? Okay, great. This is called Mushroom Castle Blue Sky from the game Maple Story, but I'll just drop you the link. And this link is to my unlisted playlist that I've curated on the YouTubes. Both actually? Okay. I'll just send you the playlist, and You'll find all of the songs that I listen to. Alright, now that we have the color of the hair, I'm gonna give it to the brows. Link to the face. There we go. Perfect? Yeah. No problem. Okay, I'm gonna apply the geometry. Let's remesh it. There we go. And now we can just draw them in. Let me just push that in. There we go. Alright, give me my ref. Here we go. Let's start with this. And I'm gonna remove the color attributes. That's kind of in the way. There we go. Brother. All right. Here we go. Okay, well, let's see. We'll do this. It looks hella creepy right now, but we'll get it. We'll get it right. We'll get it right. You know, I could have probably used the grease pencil as well. That could work. That could have worked. But that's okay. Let's work with what we've got right now. And then, of course, I'm gonna start. For the lashes, I'm gonna start with the plane. I'm gonna merge it to the center. I'm gonna turn on snap to face. And then, with that little point that we have, we can start extruding the lashes. There we go. Extrude, extrude, extrude. And just like that, got a good foundation for the lashes. Okay. They did lashes a little bit different for this character, it seems. Alright. 3D artists will mirror horizontally to trick the brain. I think it might find it useful. Oh, okay, I see what you're... like, flipping the canvas, I see what you're saying. Although it wouldn't be entirely necessary here since we have the ability to mirror our objects. So yeah, the subject right now is pretty much perfectly symmetrical. But yeah, I get what you're saying though. I get what you're saying. It could be useful when it comes to working with characters that you have intentionally asymmetrized, right? Or desymmetrized. And I believe there is a way to go about doing that. I just don't know how to. Alright, let me just crease the edges. I'm doing Shift E, by the way, if anyone's curious. How would you flip the canvas in Blender? Yeah, I'm not too sure how to go about that, but there is a way. There is a way. Can you flip a camera? Let me see. Can you scale it? Does that work? -1. Yeah, it works. I guess you could just do that. 1 second. There we go. You could probably just do that. I'm sure there's an easier way to do this. But there you go. That works. Yeah. Asymmetrical people means nothing to you? Holy shit. We've got Mr. Symmetrical Face over here. Hell yeah. Control MX? I see. Oh. Control MX. That mirrors something vertically, sorry, horizontally. Control MX. Yeah, that mirrors it. True. You could probably do that to a camera as well. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. And just like that, we've got some lashes that needs a lot of tweaking, but you've got a good base. What a nice solution. I guess I could just flip it, right? Love that in Blender, a lot of things are possible thanks to the forums, right? Yeah, that's a big positive of using Blender, is that there are so many resources out there teaching you how to do things. It's great. Okay. Yeah, I guess I could have brought the it's either the eyes to be a little higher or the brows to be a little lower. So let's duplicate this scene. Make it a full copy, and I'm going to bring the brows lower. I'm gonna bring it down. Let's bring it down. Zero gatekeeping, right? You could add a bit of shadow under the top eyelids. Oh yes, for sure. I will do that. True. Since I've pretty much sculpted the eyes, so that will be a fun one to paint in. Okay. Let's slowly bring the brows down. I could turn that off. and just focus on the forms being right. Don't forget to save your work. I don't want to do that. Alright. That's a good start. Let's make sure that they look okay from this point of view. Oof. Wait, how long have I been live for? I've been doing... Oh, 3 hours? Okay. Yeah, I gotta wrap this up. I was taking my own sweet time here. Holy shit. Okay. And keep in mind, this is only the head. So yeah, I guess this pretty much proves my point, and that is that I'm not the fastest sculptor or artist in general, right? Alright, clean forms everywhere. Let's bring some of that back, some of that volume back in here. There we go. Yummers, you missed yesterday's stream. You apologize. You're good, because yesterday we barely streamed. We were supposed to sculpt this yesterday and sculpt another character today, but the stream pretty much died and was cancelled. I tried going live 3 times, but because of some internet issues, I had to cancel the stream. So you're good. You didn't miss anything. It may take you 3 hours, but that's actually reasonably fast. Thank you, Van. Appreciate it. Yeah, you intend to do a full body? Hell no. Nope. Nope. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Ah, damn it. Okay, there we go. And sadly, that would take me too much time. I'm too slow for that. There we go. Alright, I'll take that. That's not too bad. I'll take this, and I'll redo the brows again. So, okay, let's mask this area. Boom. And then we'll extract it. Extract. Okay. Apply geometry. Let's smooth things out a little. Let's push that in, actually. Push, push, push. Alright. And then, actually, let me set the color real quick. Paint. Select. Alright. Link materials. Okay. There we go. Now we've got a good base to work with. And then I'm gonna remesh this. Remesh. I'm sure you're gonna do retopo also. At this point, I might as well, right? But no, that would be crazy. Full body would be insane. You agree? Hell yeah. I'll take it. That scared the shit out of me. Holy shit. I keep clicking the numpad shit. Unnecessary jump scare. What the hell is this? Five Nights at Freddy's. What the fuck? You almost done. I like the second iteration of your eyebrows. Did you hide them? Did I hide them? Oh, I deleted them. Oh no, I probably have it in this scene. Do I? Yeah, I have it here in this scene. But he looks a little too stern. I wanted him to appear a little bit more, I guess, like ambitious or reluctant, or yeah. More determined, that's the one. That's the word. Third time has charm, hell yeah. FNAF movie leaked scene, right? The hell was that? Bruh. Alright, and then this part of the brows. Third time is the charm today. Hell yeah. Was not for yesterday's stream though. Ugh. Okay. It's really blobbish, so let's fix it here. Alright. A little less blobbish now. We don't like those blobs. Blobs annihilated. Smooth. And then that. Okay. Good enough. Alright, let's see. Still a little too much. A little too, like, wide-eyed. Open. But I'll take this. Okay, now it's time for his, little stubble at the bottom. So we're gonna use, of course, grease pencil. I'm gonna start with a blank. I'm gonna go into draw mode. Turn on stroke placement instead of origin. Have it to be on surface. Turn up the strength all the way. Turn up pen pressure. And let's begin. I'm gonna zoom out. I'm gonna go into orthographic and do this. There we go. And then I'm gonna turn on the mirror modifier. Here we go. Oh, this is tough. Okay, there we go. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Hell yeah. Okay, now that's the Hibino Kafka that we know, right? Let's see, side view. That could probably go down a bit. Ta-da! And then... Okay, the nose is a little much. I gotta round that out a little. I mean, smooth that out. You like this song? Okay, give me my grease pencil. Let's go into sculpt mode, actually. Let's smooth some of these guys out. And then let's add some lines on the face. Okay. Let's start with this. Ugh. Screw it, I'm gonna cheat. Okay. And then go to sculpt mode and smooth it out, because we can. And we can resize the stroke too, by the way. All I did there was Alt-S. So you could Alt-S this to be thicker or thinner and all that stuff. Okay, let's add the other line. I see why you like to cook. A man of culture. I do like to cook. I do. Not in real life, not for food, but I do like to art. Alright, and then we're gonna rotate that out. Hell yeah. And we're done, it seems. Ish. It's not the most accurate, but hey. I've only got so much time and so much skill. The lines you added now are very good, thank you. Can you show your world nodes again for a sec? You missed that part. My world nodes. I don't have any actually. Whoops. I didn't add anything here. It's just Eevee. And yeah, that's it. It's just Eevee. Actually, I think I want to sharpen his nose a little bit, kind of like flatten the sides. Do I want to do that? Like that has a charm, right? Oops. Okay, these brows, they gotta go. Okay, there we go. You finally corrected your looping animation with proper timings? Oh, hell yeah. Congrats. Congrats. I bet you've been working on that shit for a minute. Get out of here. There we go. There we go. We could probably afford to do some of this action. Ta-da! Okay, that's kind of nice. Your client told you that deadline is reported to January. Initial deadline was the 15th. I see. Oof. Well, best of luck with that, dude. You got it. You got it. Alright, I think that's really it. I could just make it a little prettier now by... Oh wait, I've yet to color it, right? Okay, let's color a little and then we'll make it a little prettier by shading him. We could do the cell shading again, but honestly for this, I think I'm gonna leave it as it is. I like the way it looks, but we could mess around with the cell shading if we have time. I feel like, yeah, I'm actually really running out of time. So let me add some reds, right? That's a GG, indeed. Let me add some reds here. Some over here. I could probably darken it a little. And then let's not forget that nice little eyelid shadow right there. Let's do a multiply. It's a little much, but we can color pick the well valued areas. Just go over this entire thing. Smooth this out. Smooth. Okay. Eyeshadow has been added. And I don't mean the makeup, but literally the shadow that is being casted on the eye. You're going to do push-ups? We didn't hit it, right? Okay, good. Yeah, we're not gonna do push-ups today. Whew, I'm glad. I just did chest. So that would be diabolical to have me do push-ups right now. There we go. Alright. What else? Yeah, the hair's a little mid, but I'll take it for the amount of time that I have. Again, I've never been like the fastest artist ever, but let's make this pretty and then we have to call it done. So the first thing I'm gonna do is to obviously give him some outline. So let me, for the benefit of the people who aren't too familiar with how to go about doing that, we'll just do this. There we go. Okay, so to do the outline, I'm just gonna duplicate. Actually, wait 1 sec. Let me set this up properly. Properties. Okay, So I'm gonna duplicate this mesh. I'm gonna go into edit mode, inflate it a little. Okay, yeah, the resolution is a little high. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna remesh the duplicated layer and kind of decimate it. Quote unquote decimate. Quote unquote decimate. But what I'm doing really, I'm just lowering the resolution in edit mode, and then make sure I'm selecting the right one. Okay, the dense one is the sculpt. The less dense one is going to be the outline. Bald. You like? Hell yeah. And then we're gonna Alt S. There we go. And then invert it. Shift N, by the way. Shift N, and then toggle inside. And then we're gonna assign this a new material. I'm gonna do emission. I'm gonna make it a simple black outline. And then we're gonna do... we're gonna add a transparent BSDF, Control Shift right click to mix it, and then we're gonna add a back facing, which is under the geometry node in the shader editor. If you do Control H, you can reveal the rest of the components. But we want back facing to go into vector, and that's it. Outline done. Now, we can resize this by going in edit mode, selecting everything, and then Alt S. There we go. Pretty. Right? For any areas jutting out like that, you could just sculpt that in. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Thanks for showing that. Yeah. Hell yeah, 10 out of 10. Oh, thank you. Nice. Okay. Yeah, let's do the same for everything else, right? So I'm gonna duplicate this. It's probably really high in resolution, so I'm gonna lower this down. Okay, that's good enough. And the one with the lower resolution, yeah, this one. I'm gonna link it to that. There we go. And it's gonna appear weird because we gotta Shift N this and flip the normals, right? I flipped the wrong one, of course. I Shift N. No, sorry. Shift. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, Alt S. Alt S. There we go. Ta-da. Alright. And the same thing for the hair, except this time we don't have to remesh it because it's low enough in resolution. So ta-da! I'm curious to see what happens if you use the Fresnel node instead of back facing. I see. That will cast a mask around the object. I could show it to you. I was gonna do that for the hair, by the way, because there's this like little thing there you can see in the reference, right? Where is it? Oh, it's gone. Damn it, my cursor. Let me just copy this and paste it here, right there. Wait. Ah, damn it. Damn it. It's never mind. But you can see on the top of his hair, there's that little white thing on the back. I was gonna do that for I'm gonna use the Fresnel for that. So this is what it looks like for now. Or you could do, what is that thing called? Layer weight? Yeah, you could use this as well. Ta-da. And then range to add a contrast. Right? Oh, Pixel, hello. Hey, Dave. Oh, I'm out of water, damn it. I gotta go for real now. Bye, Marshall. Take care. Okay, give me a sec, okay? I'll go refill my bottle in a bit. In the midst of like a mini tutorial right now. So let me assign a new material to the hair. And then, yeah, we got layer weight right there. And yeah, you could just adjust the blend. And what you could do is add a mapping node or a vector rotate, whichever one works. That one works as well. But we'll do object. Yeah, that works. You could do generated. Wait, what was it? UVs? Normal. I'm dumb. Normals, and then you could rotate this as well. Let's use the vector rotate. See, you could rotate it like that. You could change the axis, I believe. That maybe. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the mapping node. Normal, vector. There we go. I could do object maybe. Yeah, that's nicer, right? Yeah, object's fine. We'll do object, and then we'll mess around with the blend. And now that we have the mask, we could use that, throw it at a mix color node. And with the color that we have painted for the hair, you could just throw it in both A and B. And then the map range mask, you could just throw it into A and B. You're not going to see anything happen, but just remember that white is B, black is A, right? Black is A, white is B, and then just add a hue set value in B, and just up the value. There you go. I've got a... It's looking a little funny, but you get the point. You get the point. And throw that into the base color, and there you go. It's not the prettiest looking. Maybe what we could do instead is have the hair be principled BSDF, and then throw this in to the emission. There we go, and then Control Shift right click to mix it, and then we want the emission to be the white portion of the mask. So let's make sure that the emission is set to B, and the principled BSDF be set to A, and then have this mask go into the mix shader. There we go. Yeah, that's good enough. It's stupid looking, but yeah, it's terrible. Mini tutorial fail. But mostly because the hair is just ass to begin with. Would have probably succeeded if the hair was done a little better, but I will take this. Been busy today, so just now made it. Your day off has not been much of a day off. Oh my god, that is so sad. You like, hell yeah. Okay, so whatever I just talked about, I am going to delete. So ignore that mini tutorial. Let's just plug this back in. And then we're gonna work with actual lights instead, because we can. So let's go to properties and up this. Oops. Alright, and we could play with the strength of the HDRI. We could play with the contrast. Let's do like high contrast maybe. Make it punchier, and then we'll do a nice rim light. as such. Actually, maybe let's follow the reference. So let's do like a Rembrandt lighting or something like that. Okay, I know this looks ridiculous, but I'm just eyeing the shadows right now. Just observing the shadows. And then we could soften that out and obviously lower this down. And let's darken that. Let's maybe use that. There we go. Okay, let me hide this real quick. I'm gonna mess around with the HDRI. I think I want it to evenly light up the face. Or maybe you could do like a nice little... nice little bounce light on this side. That's a little much. And then we're gonna throw in another light in the back. I'm gonna lower down the angle. I'm gonna up the value. There we go. That way we're rim lighting the darker areas. And that's about right. Do we want to let's look at point light. Yeah, maybe that's a little nicer, right? I'll get the water in a bit. Let me just settle this. Screw it. Another one. Alright. Yeah, that's about right, though the shadowy area is a little too shadowy, right? Color your lights. I could color my lights, but not really the look I'm going for. What if I do an area light? And there it is. There it is. Okay. Alright, get out of here, son. Actually, I like that. I'll just leave it in. And then, to make things feel a little more analog, very necessary, I'm gonna turn on Bloom, which is available for free. Where the hell are all of my... Hello? Where's everything out? Wait, what? Where did everything go? Am I... Oh, okay. Photographer... What? Did something happen to my photographer plugin? Photographer. Oh. Where did everything go? 1 second, guys. I think I'm gonna have to restart my Blender real quick. Full cam scare. Alright. Orange and blue is a safe bet. Very, very soulless eye indeed. You don't really like his eyes? I see. Hello, Frick Teller. I keep falling asleep midstream. The lower res. But GG. Okay. Hibino Kafka. Yeah, where the hell did all of my settings go? What happened? Oh. What was that? I'm so confused as to why this is happening. Oh, I see. Compositor notes. Okay, let's go to this. No. This? I'm so confused. Huh? Bah. Some nice lighting. We're getting there, but we're not there yet. But what is going on with my compositor notes? Okay, that is a weird occurrence, but oh, there it is. Okay. We just gotta select the right camera. All right. Okay, let's turn on Bloom. There we go. All right. Now this will make things a little prettier. And I just soften out the image. And then maybe you need to exaggerate the highlight in the eye, since so many people pointed out. Yeah, I probably gotta do one of those. Probably gotta add the fake eye specular thingy. Blender render, but got a few fender bender from my benter bender. Oh my god. We got Eminem over here, guys. We got a Shamalama Dumalama. Okay, it seems like they use a square for their specular. Is that true? No, it's just a regular. Okay, we'll just work with a plane. And we'll do one of these. And we're gonna just simply throw on subdivision like that. Let's have this not cast any shadows. There we go. And we're just gonna simply duplicate this over. And just like that, we've got some eye highlights. Ta-da! Hacks, am I right? Okay. Alright, the lighting is a little weird though. What if I changed it? Nope. Alright, wait, what did I do just now? Okay, let me just hide everything. Okay. Hmm. Okay, there it is. There is Hibino Kafka, a little weird version of it. I don't know. I'm not very happy with how this turned out, but I'm satisfied enough. I am satisfied enough. I will not push any further. Make the highlight match the angle of the light source. Oh, right, sure. You're right. There it is. And then we're gonna do some bloom. There we go. Ta-da! You guys want to see this in cell shading? A1 looks good. Solution is elegant. A, hell yeah. Lion King song? Oh yeah, it does a little bit, huh? You want to see cell shading? Shader to RGB. Let's do a diffuse, have that plug it in there, and then we're gonna do range. There it is. Alright, and then with that we could do a mix color node, throwing the color attribute in both A and B. The same concept as I talked about earlier, right? This would be the mask. And then just like that, we could do a hue set value and up that. And likewise with the other side, we could do lower the values. Sell the shading, please. Do it. There we go. That's pretty much it, actually. Here it is, cell shaded, but the hair isn't cell shaded. Link materials. Wait, what? Link materials. Hello. Alright, what? What is going on? Oh. Oh, I see. I see what's going on. Damn it. Link material. There it is. Now it's cell shaded. The solid black with just the highlights look like right before some transformation. The solid black with... Oh, I see what you're saying. True. So yeah, the cell shading's a little wonky. There it is. Now it's a little less wonky. We could probably have this not cast any shadows, right? Let's see. Shadow, there it is. There it is. No shadows, please. No shadows. Yeah, that's it. Yep, this is what it would be like if it's cell shaded, I guess. You're lagging very hard? Okay, wait. Oh no, is it happening again? I think it's happening. I think it's the stream. I think it's the stream. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, let's wrap it up. Yeah, let's wrap it up. Oh no, yeah, I'm seeing a crazy drop frame right now. I'm not sure what's going on. Let me just stop that. Is it still dropping? Yeah, it's... I'm not sure what's going on, but okay. Calling my name. See you tomorrow. Bye, Van Sculpts. Thanks for watching the stream. Appreciate it. I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys. Alright, so here is the final results. I'm not sure if the stream is able to capture this, because I'm seeing an insane amount of drop frames on my OBS, and I'm not sure if my audio is even clear, but this is the final results. I'm gonna have to end the stream because sadly, drop frames out of nowhere. Not sure why that happened, but okay. Yay, we did it, y'all. We